Okay. I should be back. I think. I sure hope. Um... Yep. Okay, and YouTube changed the fucking link so that the people who were in the chat before aren't in it now. Let me rectify that. Da-da-da. Trying to copy the link over, but YouTube does not want me to. Share. Okay. Oh, and this is it no longer has a chat, so I can't send the new ping over. That's great. Ah, well. Hopefully everyone will be able to get back, but anyway. Welcome back, Jared. Welcome back, Nico. Welcome back, Patrick. Welcome back, Dylan. Welcome back, Logan. I went in reverse order there. And let me get this set up. Cool. All right, let's double check that that works. I meant to update the latency settings. Okay, good. It took like a solid minute for, well, probably not a minute. I have terrible estimates of time. Took way too long for that to update there. I remember playing the survival mode, and I really enjoyed that. If I don't enjoy the story... Cool, so that one's finished, and they're still working on this one. I know there's planned 5 episodes. They've finished the first one. And they rebuilt it last December because it got really bad reviews. Yeah, I'm gonna play capable because I am fairly capable. Unless they've overhauled the systems, which they probably have, so I'm probably screwed. Almost out of tea. What a shame. stream. Yeah. The survival mode was pretty popular, but the story mode got poorly reviewed for a lot of backtracking, and I can't hear that. Might need to turn up the sound. Not the worst music. Creeper World sounds familiar. I don't know. I might give it a look. Tower defense isn't always my thing. I know in the old survival mode, people kept talking about there's a possibility that you'll find a bunker with a bunch of stuff in it. And you kind of need it to progress past a certain point, but I could never manage to find one. See you later, Jared.
Astrid.
Oh. That. I don't handle shit like that very well. I really don't handle shit like that very well. It's just an art style tier.
The Joker. Seems about right.
Sensitivity's kind of weird. I'm gonna need to tweak that. Let's bring that down to about 30, I guess. Let me just double check this. Subtitles on. VSync off.
Cold snap on the way. I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again.
Now the sensitivity feels too low. Let's try about 35. That feels okay.
Great Bear Island. Dad used to fly there all the time.
Clicking is
Said it used to be
interact.
beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days, since the quakes and all.
Oh, I guess I need to... I figured they might give me something, but okay. Yeah, let's take that. It's almost definitely going to come in handy. There's the tinder. Really? Okay, good. There's more. And I still need matches or something. Where are they? There's definitely matches in here. I'm hoping I get to keep this shit, so...
A rare Mackenzie family photo. Miss you, Dad.
There we go. Been a while since I never tried the story before. Yeah, Cedar's probably better. It doesn't matter which one of those I use. I don't think. Yeah. And it's gonna fail. And it's gonna keep failing, and I'm gonna run out of fire. Or firewood. Right, I have to click. I keep forgetting that, and I'm going to change that because that feels weird to do. Where's interact? Why did they... Why would you tie those two things together? There's no reason to. Let's see if there's other... No. There's no reason to tie those together. It's not survival horror, it's just survival. You get stranded in the far north in Canada and kind of screwed as a result.
Cheap electric crap. Never works when you need it. Damn, I was right. Pipes froze up again.
I guess the, so the story, or what was, what I know of it, is that it's a kind of post-apocalypse where it's some kind of EMP or something that, takes out all electricity up here, which is kind of hard to deal with when you live in the far north, in the freezing cold.
Getting pretty late in the day. Guess I could take a nap. Those were better days.
I thought my objective was... Let's start a fire, explore the hangar. You're tired, take a nap. Oh, cool. Alright. I guess the power hasn't gone out yet.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking.
I told her not to come up. I told her you couldn't fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
whoa,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service...
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. haven't
Art
heard
style
from you
is
since-
kind of weird.
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well, what brings you... I mean, are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great
and
Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie... Will... I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me, or not?
What's in the case?
I mean,
See,
it's
there's that thing about
better
no
made than
questions,
We
remember?
Happy Few.
What's
We
in the
Happy
case,
Few
Astrid?
is just
No.
bad.
Questions.
Look,
No,
the
that's
weather
been
out
his
there is
sweater.
Bad. Bad. I mean, it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight.
This is
Better buckle up tight, because
That
it's
is-
going to be a rough ride.
that is not whether you should be flying in. That is not whether you should be flying in for any reason. Yeah, the animation is really stiff, and
Let's see. 2 people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo. If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me.
select extra cargo. Cool. What extra cargo is there for me to take? I'm assuming nothing in here. It's been a while since I played this. I used to play this back when I wanted my channel to be a gaming channel. I think I've got all the extra cargo that's in here. So I don't think it's gonna be a problem if I just leave. Will it? Ah.
I don't remember needing my parka this early in the season. It seems to get colder every year. Astrid's a doctor, so we're covered there. Water, energy bars, the distress pistol kit is heavy, but I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation without it. The mysterious case. Astrid definitely doesn't want to talk. Astrid's traveling pretty light. Wherever she's
Can I
going.
please take the
unless we're
parka?
planning to stay long.
Alright. I guess I don't get to take the parka for whatever reason. Fellow geisha needs makeup stat. I guess. I guess.
Just need to grab my parka and we can go.
Cool. So we get to take 3 things, and I guess that. All right. Oh God. Good luck, Nuker. What are you? Well, I guess overstudying is kind of a bad idea. So like, relax and get some rest, I guess. Okay, I'm just getting a black screen here. Not sure if it's loading something or. I really hope the game didn't crash. Never had the game crash before. Appears to be still running. Just take a quick look. Oh, goody. And it's looking like this isn't an isolated problem. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping to play this again. Let's try closing the game and restarting. See if that works. Just skip the cutscenes. I'm seeing some people saying that might be a good idea to try using OpenGL instead of DirectX 9. So we'll give that a shot. Let me see where they have that. I'm not seeing a DirectX 9 option anywhere. Or an OpenGL option. Yeah, apparently I can't do that on this. Let's try resuming. Hey, Turnip. So it's just back here.
Water? Energy bars. Astrid's a doctor, so I don't remember needing my...
Oh, it might be because I'm trying to take too much.
Mysterious case. Astrid definitely doesn't want to talk about what's inside.
Let's try,
Which
so I know
means
that I need to put
probably not
these
supposed to.
two
Just
in
need to
there.
grab my parka and we can go.
Do I want the emergency food, the first aid kit, or the distress pistol kit? Distress pistol isn't super useful. Yeah, I'll go with distress pistol. And then... let's try dropping these and see if that works. Is that going to be all I need to do? It is! So the game just has a problem with letting you try to take too much stuff.
Where and what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean... I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
I guess it wants to look painted, which it does at certain angles, but when it's trying to be
It's okay.
when it's trying to be 3D, it does not work.
I've moved on.
It would look a lot better if they just stuck to making it 2D.
You still working with that researcher? Doctor, what's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
So this is a survival game with a story mode
I'm working
that
on
was
my
meant to
own.
be released episodically. The first 2 episodes are out.
Freelance doctor.
They recently did a redux on them, which,
I don't question your life
from what I've been
choices,
told,
Jesse.
fixes a lot of the problems with
Plenty
them.
of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane, drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind 2D for cutscene, or 3D for
I
cutscenes.
know you do.
Or, like, a 2D, 3D split for cutscenes, I should say. But the game is trying to do both during cutscenes, which does not work.
For us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to say.
Mackenzie, not now. There's.
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
You should be able to glide it down in that.
Will?
It shouldn't just immediately plummet to the ground. I will say that. In-game, it looks better. Or I remember it looking better. Might just be nostalgia. I remember playing this back in like 2013, 14. I thought unpotable was supposed to be the word unbottled, and that was very much confusing me. And I can't watch this again. Sound quality's kind of low. That's why I turned on the subtitles. The Aurora Borealis is magical.
Windshield.
Aurora Borealis, at this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Right, I'm going to bump up that. Okay, so that's supposed to be... bump everything up by about 20%. come on. There we go. I wish they had... That was, what, 15 below? There we go. And then I have my physical volume knob, so I can just turn that down for myself a little. And that should be a bit louder. So, I don't...
Mostly.
I turned my own volume down too low there. Okay. I should have taken the emergency first aid. I guess that's my knife now. Okay. Okay. I need to get a hatchet or something. I really do wish they wouldn't make shoot and use the same button, because they should not be the same button. Yeah, but this isn't a Boeing. This is a fairly small personal plane, which probably shouldn't have too much problem gliding down. Oh good, more cloth. This will probably have my... No?
Damn, that's smarts.
Okay.
I don't feel so good.
Try to climb out of the ravine. Okay. I guess my... So I need to figure out which way I'm supposed to be going, because I'm having kind of a hard time seeing. I may want to up the brightness a little. I'm actually going to up the field of view too, to about 90. Quality. I'm actually running this. I'm running this at a solid 30, or a little above 30, while streaming it on Ultra, which is not something I expected to be able to do on this computer. Bandage wound and warm up the cave first. Okay. 24 is for starting a fire. If I don't, it's a 95% chance. Yeah, that's better.
I don't feel so good. I need to rest up. Astrid hasn't come looking for me.
Yeah, logic's not...
She can't
It's
come
not the most illogical game in the world.
because she's hurt. Or worse. I better get back up to the crash site.
At least I can see now. I should absolutely gather these. I'm used to the survival mode, which is a lot of fun. The biggest complaint I used to hear about it was that it had some let me check the... Okay, here we go. I'm freezing and dehydrated. It's a little better. I'm still freezing, and I shouldn't linger. But at a normal playthrough, I'd be breaking everything down. In this one, I'm just gonna grab what I can and leave. Nope. Which way am I supposed to go? I guess up here. Emulate OG PlayStation games for fun times. I never actually had an OG PlayStation. I had a PS2. Got it around the time the PS3 released.
Climb that.
Yeah, collect as much firewood as you can. And I got plenty of cloth and shit, so I should be good. Should not be climbing with that hand wound. Plane must have been made of tissue paper. I mean, all of its electrical systems went out with no warning, and it crashed into a ravine. I don't know. And it looks like the majority of the plane is still up at the top of this, and the main character went through the windshield.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Also, Matt Mercer voices the main character. Or this character. I think all of the people you see in the intro cinematic from earlier are playable in different chapters, but I'm not entirely sure. Climbing is new. I don't know if that's just for the story or if that's
Finally made it.
actually in the... No, I don't want to climb back down. Damn it. God damn it. It's kind of like the forest. Yeah, this one's more... There's no cannibals, there's no zombies, there's just wilderness and frostbite. Which, when this came out, I was really into survival games, and it came out at the right moment to get my money at the very least. Yeah, there's the actual... Oh.
My plane. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things were supposed to end. I've been looking for you.
How the I guess he took it off in the plane.
It's back.
Are you going to open it, or are you just going to take it? Oh, it's locked. Take it, then.
Locked. Whatever's in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
Alright, time to put on some actual stuff. Oh yeah, you can... Can I not put it on? Oh, right. You put things on in this menu, not in... They changed the menus around a lot. Oh, you get to wear 2 inner layers and you get to wear 4 layers now. Nice. Or is that like indoor and outdoor clothes? Either way, that is significantly better. I'm assuming the parka is going to be better than most equipment you'll find. Cool. have. I feel like I should have taken the first aid kit now, though. More of an Arc guy. Arc is a mess.
Anything right now.
They're doing a lot of the same things that I didn't like when Elite Dangerous started doing some sketchy stuff. I could break that down, but I'd really rather not.
She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
In the middle of the night without trying to look for me. Cool. Thanks, Astrid. How do you land in a ravine? Did you roll down there? I have no idea. Honestly, like, fell out onto... It looks like he fell out onto kind of the edge, and I guess... Unconscious person falling out and then tumbling down. I'm gonna need food.
I could eat a horse.
Do I have any food? I do. A stale granola bar. Excellent. I should have brought the emergency rations. I should have brought the emergency medical supplies. I should have brought anything but the distress pistol. Oh yeah, no. These are all like fair questions to ask. Yeah, honestly, I think if it was a fall, he'd just be dead. Probably broken a limb.
Need to find food.
Actually, I think he does have a twisted ankle. Or he did last night. Not anymore. Yeah, Ark is still like 60% for the base game. It's still in early access.
Astrid, where did you go?
I believe I can make a bow. What does it take to make one? I probably need to be... Oh, I can make a torch. I guess I don't have the material for a bow yet. I know you can make one, and I know you end up having to later.
Whoa, is that a wolf? I better keep my distance.
Of course, if I craft a torch and scare it off, I might be able to get... Might be able to get food from that deer. He had a twisted ankle, and if you've looked at his hand, a shard of metal that was just shoved through his hand.
I would drink almost anything about now.
You can also reclaim snow. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die at the start of the story. I think you need a pop for reclaiming snow anyway. I don't have one. Boy.
Whoa. Looks like some kind of radio tower. I must be closer to civilization.
Hit it
than
with
I
the flare
thought.
gun? I should have tried that. If I die, I'm gonna try that. And I'm about to die anyway, so cool. Sleep up. No, the only reason it actually doesn't let you sleep if it's too cold. You need to have a bedroll because you're not sleeping on the snow. You need to have a bedroll, and you also need to build a fire. And if you're out in an area like this, hopefully I can make it up here. Hopefully I can make it up here. I don't think I can. Come on. Please, 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 please. Nope. I'm gonna die. Yep. You faded into the long dark. Alright, let's try this again. But I should have thought of hitting it with the flare gun. I just kind of had the immediate, oh, I shouldn't be near this reaction. You can also use flares for warmth. It's not a good idea, but you can. Oh, it dropped me back here. Oh, I also dropped off of this instead of climbing off of that. I think the wolf was back up there, right? Was just a little bit back up here. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh. Right. That would that would help. All right. I've only got I took too long. YouTube is more or less okay with me now, for some reason. It doesn't really... It's... Just make a blanket out of snow to trick yourself into being warm. Oh boy, that's a terrible plan. But now I know that I can, in fact, scare the wolf away. If I build a fire right there, scare the wolf off. If I build a fire, scare the wolf off. Actually, my biggest problem is water. Well, water and freezing. Water and freezing are both, Let's try. There we go. I don't need it to last for ages. I just need it to, like, keep me...
Pretty well.
Cool. Oh, and it'll also thaw the carcass. So let's add... Let's add a little bit of that. Okay. Oh, wait. Water. Cool. And how long will that take to harvest? 15 minutes? Cool. How long till it's 18 minutes until boiled. And oh, it's rancid. Well, it's probably going to kill me, but it's better than not having food at all.
Water.
It's no, I melted snow to make water, and then I got non-potable water, and then I put the non-potable water on the fire to boil it, so that this is safe. I wasn't close enough, and I wasn't really able to hit the wolf. So the water was frozen. It was the snow. It was a can of snow that I picked up. Just a couple minutes and I should... Yeah, the wolf is leaving me be. At least I got that. Should probably keep that loaded just in case. I'm just gonna drink this. Yeah, I'm gonna melt a little more snow. It's probably not a good idea. Let's grab the guts. That's useful for some crafting stuff. It's gamey. That's better than nothing. Let's just add... Yeah, I just want... Oh, cool. And I will take that. And I'll take the can. See you later, Dabs. Yeah, taking a little bit of time to, I may as well. Now there's a wait button. Options, controls, no. Key bindings. Okay. No. Maybe there's not a wait button.
Never been so hungry in my life.
And at least this is... May as well harvest this to pass some time. I'm not dying anymore, so it should be fine. Oops. Even on Interloper, leaving it outside will only decrease the condition by 2% a day, so it'll last a while. Good to know.
That didn't work.
Wait, the roll is basically a tinder plug. I should be using that. Because that'll,
Come on.
Yeah. good. And I may as well add more water. Actually, maybe not. That might have been a bad plan. Ah, well, it'll be. Oh. There's a pastime until ready button. I didn't know that. It's been ages since I played this game. Like, actually about 4 years, so I'm making a lot of mistakes. And definitely want to keep the can. Alright. Yeah, reclaimed wood torch was not a great plan. But why not just use plain scrap to build an effective shelter? Because the character is trying to find his ex-wife. No, I want to climb. Oh, I guess I just have to leave that there. I was holding that torch so I wouldn't get cold as fast, but I guess not really much of a choice now. At least I'm not dying this time. I probably shouldn't run. Yeah, and there's proof that she's probably still alive and at the very end on the move. She may have died somewhere along the way, but there's no real confirmation on where she is. I really should have, like, immediately built another fire and sat there and gotten water ready at the start so that I didn't fucking die like this, but yeah, it's been a while since I've played, and I figured the storyline would be more built towards just continuing to move. I was hoping the radio tower might have some kind of house or something by it. Or just a basic shelter, maybe? Why didn't I take a fucking map? I had one. I don't think that's... Oh, it's shelter. That's a town. Ow. Wrong way. But... oh yeah, no. IRL, that's a terrible plan. But also in real life, people don't make good decisions all the time. People will often be thinking about, like, things other than their immediate survival.
Look, smoke from that chimney.
Which often tends to screw them over.
That means someone's home.
Wow, I was this close to, like, somewhere I could spend the night.
Hello? Anyone out there?
This is the start of a survival horror game.
This whole area looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Yeah, just walk inside. Don't even knock. The Long Dank. No, I would never play a game called that.
Hello? Anybody here?
Wasn't there, like, just light coming from... This is not even half as much light as the windows indicated.
Hey. Hey, wake up. Holy shit! Wait! Hold your fire!
Get back.
Okay, okay. Just take it easy.
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Interloper.
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider.
Is this the person that Astrid was going for?
Is your voice, and you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane, I crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
She might be fucking dead.
Seen her.
You haven't seen anyone.
Could you maybe point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you?
No.
Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing.
I think you can see me. That's why I don't want you pointing the gun at me.
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Okay.
Name's Mackenzie, by the way. And you are?
I had a name once. But for years, the townsfolk have called me.
What townsfolk? There's no one here.
A name takes on its own life. Such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade. Can only be remembered by the young and the true.
What?
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hands. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came. Took my things. Tried to take my house.
I'm assuming government.
They were safe. Because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
Who are the bad men?
The men, they passed.
Yeah, I'm not surprised moving in snowstorms is the best in this game.
The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed.
I'm just on
plane came down in the mountains.
normal mode. I can't
You
remember
think
what
she
it's
could have
called.
come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
I can tell, Giga. And I can't blame you because I do really like this game.
The bad men.
I've been thinking about playing the story mode for a really long time.
Everyone
Oh,
thinks
hey.
being old means you're weak.
I was not expecting this many people
They
tonight.
underestimated Grey Mother.
I'm pretty okay with that.
It seems they did.
I will say the fucking radial like this is
Where
bad.
are we?
Milton. A forgotten town deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
That much was obvious.
Where are we on Great Bear? My plane came down in a storm, and my compass was acting funny.
I've lived here all my life. not much use for the outside world. Milton's the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of. Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
Which are you?
Both.
I have what I need. At least I did, before the bad man came. Now I'm not sure I have enough to get through the winter.
I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy. Something comes through so sharp.
Quick assumption is that this is the person Astrid wanted to see. Because it doesn't seem like there's anyone else on this island.
Let me rest. Maybe I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can...
Yeah, I remember hearing there were some problems. My original plan was to wait until they released episode 3 at the very least, but I'm pretty okay with how this is. Yeah. Minecraft YouTuber voice? What Minecraft YouTuber voice?
I crashed without much food or gear myself.
Which was my mistake. I should have just taken the...
If these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days.
Plenty of fuel back at the plane.
You have any
Plenty of
idea
fuel
where
on
we
me.
can find some supplies?
The bad man took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
I'll do what I can.
Level with Me was fun. That was a fun one to read, and I do plan on doing some more HFY stuff.
The essentials.
I haven't heard of The Beast, but I will definitely look into it. No promises, especially when it comes to stuff that I can actually find the authors on, because if I can find the author, I will go for permission. The only time I think it's okay to read something without permission is if there's no reasonable chance of me finding the author. All Guardsman Party is like a weird exception to most stuff that gets posted on TG, because the creator made a website with an email, and is also just a real cool dude in general. Overly excited, annoying voice? Yeah. Man, I remember watching people like that. I used to really like, what was the channel? Rage Gaming? That was a fun channel. Or at least, I felt it was fun when I was like 12. Not 12. I would have been 13 when I found that channel, because I found it when I had my laptop, and I got that for my 13th birthday. Yeah. So yeah, it would have been around 13, 14 when I found that channel. Watched through most of the stuff. Kind of gave up on it for a while. And that channel has fucking changed. I will absolutely give it a look, Evil Smiles. Why not just burn the forest down? That would give us a lot of other problems here. And Nico, if you mean... Do you mean, like, rough drafts for the writing, or, like, how they look? Because there's... I link to Shoggy's website in my descriptions of all of his, or in all of the All Guardsman Party videos. And he links to the art gallery on the TG Wiki 1D4chan. And that has some good... art of the characters, including like a lineup of everyone. It's great. And yeah, Tarsian, he said he was going to update in April, but also I've learned to not expect Shogi to update when he plans. Which is not a bad thing. He updates when he feels he has enough to post and it's good enough, and the writing is good enough to post. And writer's block is a hell of a thing to hit. Oh, the character stats and abilities. I don't know. It'd be worth, if you want to try, you may want to give, you can email Shogi. His email is available on his website. And you can maybe try pinging their GM on Reddit, but I don't know if he'll... Failure 10 is a nice dude, but also I don't want to be directing people to go bother him. So, you know. Right. Empty.
The town seems so quiet.
That should have said the town, not empty.
Not many. After the earthquakes.
Oh yeah, the poker room is my favorite.
Even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That
Yeah.
cannot.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Abs, Failure 10 on Reddit is the GM for the All Guardsman Party campaign. He's the one who normally makes the posts on Game Tales and D&D Green Text, the subreddits. So he's easy enough to find. I just don't necessarily want to be the one telling a bunch of people to go bother him for character sheets that he may or may not even have. Others.
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
I mean, I could try messaging the Vulcan, but
She wasn't alone.
I don't know.
There were
I don't think I'd have much luck with that.
But the storm was
He's actually the guy who inspired me to start doing readings. His stuff is really cool. He is an amazing voice actor. I did not expect him to actually have a really strong Irish accent. I've heard him talk in his normal voice a couple of times in the update videos, and it's great. I mean, as it is, you could always print out the All Guardsman Party, or even just download the text. But I don't know if there's really much hope of getting a published version, because it's technically 40K. It's technically under 40K's copyright stuff, and that could be a problem.
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
Memories are gray, misty.
I don't know. My stuff's okay. It could be a lot better, and
Windy.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of
Was already waking up.
a lot there. It always feels like there's stuff that I should be doing, but don't really know how to do or what it is necessarily. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
The voices were thin, far. Blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
The power.
The power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone.
Yeah, GW is notoriously litigious.
How can you be so sure?
I mean, they issued a fucking copyright. They tried, so they have a trademark on the term Space Marine
This goes deeper.
specifically for tabletop RPGs. Like,
It feels
nobody else, or not tabletop RPGs, specifically for tabletop war games.
We're just the
So nobody
last
else can
ones
make a
left to wait to
tabletop
notice.
war game that uses the term Space Marine. But I think they lost that too recently because they went to Amazon and issued a copyright / DMCA notice to directed towards a book called Spots the Space Marine. This was like 2-3 years ago now. And Amazon took it down, and then they went to court, and the court found that GW is being a dick. Does not actually have a trademark that's being infringed on, does not have a copyright that's being infringed on. The term is older than both the book and GW. GW did not, the GW's properties did not originate it either, and it's far too generic to be trademarked in such an instance. Yeah. I wish there was some way to get it published because I like physical books. Or hell, at least getting it compiled into an EPUB or a Mobi format so that you could put it on an e-reader.
They said
I have a Kindle Paperwhite and I fucking love that thing. I can just put whatever EPUB I have on it.
we're scared, and we're leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my
I'm
Lily.
assuming Lily is the gun.
Lily?
Never mind.
You keep calling me a mainlander. Why?
It's what you are, isn't it? From the mainland.
Yeah, I can definitely see GW doing that. They it's also why there's also like
We lost
they're also just a really petty company. Like the reason they took the rights for
we'd become
tabletop RPGs set in 40K away from Fantasy Flight is because Fantasy Flight started publishing, I think, the XCOM tabletop miniatures, or not XCOM, Star Wars X-Wing tabletop war
the
game.
mainland had become a lifeline, and
I think that's the one that
suddenly
Fantasy Flight's publishing, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. But because GW saw that as competition, they took away the rights for the
I'm not surprised.
tabletop RPGs away from Fantasy Flight, and now Dark Heresy and Only War and Death Watch and Black Crusade and Rogue Trader
If you
are
can't
all
cut it
out
down
of
or dig
print.
it out of the ground, what use is it
And
to you?
GW's response to that was to develop their own RPG that is just a generic 40K RPG, and while some of it's kind of neat, and I think it's good for, say, a mixed party with a kind of more traditional RPG setup, it's not really good for the niches that the older 40K RPGs allowed.
Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
The old quake.
I would love an XCOM TTRPG. Although speaking of XCOM and Fantasy Flight did publish an XCOM board game.
Swept through town after the power went out.
It's a co-op board game
You won't find any.
where everyone is taking the role of a different officer in XCOM HQ trying to stop the aliens. And I haven't played it, but it sounds really fun. I've heard it is built for an exact number of players, and if you don't have that many players, it can be a problem. Okay. Okay, she needs her firewood bin and her fridge stocked.
All I could think about is food.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna need more food soon. Is there anywhere I can sleep? Because it's way too dark. It is way too fucking dark to be moving around. I cannot see. Is there... I'm gonna double check this again. Is there any kind of... There's no brightness settings. Maybe it's under accessibility. No? That's really annoying. Keep instinctively hitting E. Ever messed with Shadowrun? Not really. I looked into it at one point. I didn't really have a... Wait, holy fuck. GW, it costs 10 cents for every one of those minis? Fuck. I mean, especially since no, the more I think about it, the less that surprises me. Because they don't, because they don't even assemble or paint them. They're not paying for any of that. They're not, that's on the consumers. Fuck. No, I cannot stand Games Workshop. They are a shitty, shitty company. Shouldn't be searching this. Is there any kind of bed here whatsoever? Oop, there's stairs. I can't see. No, I don't want to waste that. Wrong button. Craft a torch. I need lamp oil. Great. I don't want to waste a flare. Oh, it's just a flare. Fuck it. That's way. Here's a bed. Probably shouldn't be looting her house like this. Ooh, I will take that. That's gonna be kinda necessary. Oh. Lily's trunk key. Okay.
A horse.
You just fucking ate, man. On the plus side, I now know where things are. Oh, what is the GW tabletop RPG called? I think it's Blood and Glory. Yeah, that's... I know GW is going to try and sue based on the, what's it? The...
What happened here?
Ooh. They're gonna try and sue based on the... Ooh, I will definitely take this. They're going to try and sue people 3D printing their own miniatures based on the IP of the things the miniatures are based on. Was that really only 2 ounces of venison? I shouldn't be so surprised. No, there's just gonna be no food here. Oh,
I'll be hungry later.
I'm hungry now. But I don't want to eat that without a knife, at least. You can open it with a hatchet, but you lose so much doing that. It's a bad plan. Although, funnily enough, the can opener was not invented until a long time
Always use more food.
after the can itself. So it's not really super surprising. Ooh, cool. So, I mean, or super surprising. What even would be super surprising? But the can opener was not invented until quite some time after the can. So, for a long time, like you'd, a military would issue.
I think I can use this.
Would issue canned goods to their soldiers, and then the soldiers would have to try and figure out a way to open the cans. Some of them, some people would just...
Thank goodness.
Some people would, some people would use their bayonets, like bayonets and hammers. Some people would get really pissed off and just shoot the can. I mean, it's only copyright infringement. So it's kind of a gray area on copyright infringement if it's, because it's being printed on their own. It's being printed on their own printer, so they're not, and you'd have to make a 3D model. So unless they're somehow taking a 3D model from Games Workshop, if they're modeling it themselves, it's hard to say that that's copyright infringement and not just say, when it could just be, 'cause you'd have to prove that the, things that people are using and printing are are models of Games Workshop stuff, and not just things that happen to be kind of similar. And that's difficult to do. Okay. The Swiss Army knife is fairly recent. Probably shouldn't be running like this, but oh well. I'm so used to running that I just kind of do it out of habit. There's plenty of firewood on me and things I can break down for firewood. I just need to figure out where her firewood bin is. Like, no, seriously, where is it? It's out here somewhere and I can't find it. Was it in here? Like, I'm actually not sure where it is. And it's still the middle of the night, so there's no light for me to There's not any light for me to work by. Actually, I'm gonna be just a second. I need to run to the bathroom. I am back. Alright, let me just double check chat from when I was gone. Take a nap and do it in the morning? I probably should. Oh yeah, no, there's been some looks into people buying out GW. They keep trying to, yeah, they keep trying to, actually, their last CEO made a comment about how, yeah, I really should do this in the morning. I was just worried about starving. Oh. I figured space would be a jump. Apparently there is no jump. There is only radial. Yeah, you don't necessarily need to be monetizing something for it to be copyright infringement. Can actually kind of see this time. I'm lost again. What's this? Is that a window? I think that's a window. Can't see. Why did I do this? Should have gone in here earlier. Oh god, this is a problem. Like, I am completely unable to see. Okay, monitor menu. Brightness. Motherfucker. Fucking... No. Was that like 30 before? Yeah. I don't have a flare. I have the flare gun, and that's it. Wait. Can light a match. Cool. Should have done that earlier, actually. What time is that? Oh. It is pitch dark. I am likely to be eaten by a grue. Cool. That was good enough. And I guess...
I could eat anything right now.
I like unequip it. Good. What do I have in here? I've got this. That'll help a little. Can go outside and cook that. Actually, if she's still got her fire burning, her beautiful infinite fire. Yes. Can also... Oh. Okay. Water bottle. Yes, please. Tin of sardines. Yes, please. I hate sardines, but also it's a can that I can open freely. Okay. I'm just eating all of her food. What's in her stove? Ah. Okay. It's another place to start a fire. Wow, I had completely missed that earlier. It's in the fridge. Guess stock it with what I can. This is better. And I still have yet to search some of the other stuff, and I've got a hatchet now, so I should be good. This is much better. Oh, wow, there's a lot more stuff out here. The Milton Credit Union. Official communication to members of the MCU. Members of the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Dear members, due to global economic realities that are well known to you, we are unfortunately unable to remain in operation. All banking services are hereby suspended until further notice. It'll make good Tinder. I'm at the very least not starving, so that's, you know. No. So Tinder plugs are cardboard, I see.
Could end up being useful.
Coffee is always useful. Herbal. Blech. Can I not get... Can I, like, not get some, Can I not get some, Earl Grey, maybe? A good black tea? I mean, I'll tolerate a, I'll tolerate a green tea. around the 50s. This is very different to any lockers I've ever had, where they require you to go past 0, even if the actual number you need is right there.
That'll come in handy.
Really? That was so useful.
Locked. Can't get in here yet.
I should not have bothered with that. I don't know what I expected to find. I don't know what I expected to find in here at all. At least I'm finding plenty of tinder, I guess.
I need to find food.
Moldy sandwich. Ooh, I'll take that. And pry bar. I really don't know what I expect to find in here. Why am I still searching? Why have I not left for somewhere that actually... Oh, that was a broom? Should take me like a couple of minutes. For not terrible wood. Well, I mean, it's terrible wood, but it's still... It's usable. Ooh. Someone leave a granola bar in here? Yes. So excited for granola. That said, I actually kind of like granola, so. Earl Grey is a very nice tea. I just finished a pot of it. I got this really nice pot from IKEA. This is my second pot. My first one fell and shattered, but it lasted me like a year before it broke, so I'm okay with that. Well, I'm not okay with that. I had to drive an hour out to IKEA for a replacement pot. But, you know. How much does she need? 3.9 out of 12? Is that kilograms? Clearly not kilograms. No idea what the measurement there is. Doesn't even matter. Ooh, maybe someone left something in the glove box. Never seen a glove box up top like that before. Nothing? Damn. At least it's out of the wind. Yeah, I have a metal kettle that I put on the stove, and then I've got a pot that I got from IKEA that has an infuser for loose leaf that goes almost all the way down to the bottom, and it's lovely. I don't know what I expect to find in the post office. They say to go to the gas station, which I'm assuming is this way. It probably isn't. Does not look like it. Oh, wait, that's a gas station. But my tea kettle, it's pretty nice. I usually just put in a bunch of loose leaf Earl Grey. I'm assuming I need these for a fire pit. a bunch of Earl Grey.
My head feel thick.
Can probably make up to 3 cups, but, you know. And the convenience of a bag can be nice, but I have this big tea kettle or teapot that makes plenty of tea in one go. So loose leaf, because of how it is, makes a lot more sense for me. Hopefully it's less hypothermic indoors. I probably should have stopped and made a fire, but I'll be fine. Oh. Hi.
Well, another stranger. Have you escaped the town?
Escape the town? No, I just arrived.
Not a refugee from the highways, then. You look weary, traveler. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
But yeah, I don't put milk in my tea either. I just, you know, make a bunch of tea.
But
Put in
you
some
can
sugar.
Call me Methuselah. I'm here to witness the passing of an age.
What do you mean, the passing?
Don't you see the sign?
How were all these rocks on top of the snow? Who knows?
Any idea why all the cars are stalled and left behind?
They all stopped running. People abandoned them. Nothing but metal coffins now.
You always this cheerful?
My heart weeps for you, stranger. My days are nearly
Yeah.
finished. But you'll have to live with what remains.
What is this town? I don't recall seeing it on any maps.
This is Milton. Paradise Lost.
Seems like some kind of cult
It's
town
a
or
town
something.
of the old world, discarded, left behind. You won't find much hope.
I need to find my friend.
I'm not sure you'll find any friends here.
I'm looking for my friend. She was with me when my plane crashed. But it looks like she must have made it out alive.
That was certainly a pause.
Have you seen anyone pass by here?
Oh, it's 4 in the morning.
Many people have passed. All have gone into the town. I haven't seen any come back.
Strange.
You seem oddly familiar, old man.
Is that right?
Yeah. And this whole place feels strange and empty.
The quakes changed everything here years ago. Great Bear's back was broken, and it's been laid low ever since.
Then what are you still doing here?
Aren't we here to witness an apocalypse of an apocalypse, you and I? No one thought the world would end this way. But how could they not have seen it?
It's probably just the storm. Power failure. I'm sure everything will be back to normal in a few days.
I'm not sure anything will ever be back to normal. Go safely, and good luck to you. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, no more cash. Really, it takes me 10 minutes to break one of these down. That seems a little nuts. Any food? Ooh, Yes, I will take that lantern. I think I'm gonna need to eat these. My food is probably ready back at the... My food's probably ready back at the, Is there even any point in opening these? The rabbit is probably cooked back at the, house. Most likely. That is the word I was looking for. Tin of coffee. I'll take that. Some of this sure feels like it should be darker than it is. And I will absolutely take that. There's not half as much food here as I was hoping. This is a problem. Let's see what I'm wearing. Yeah, these are a lot better. I am now wearing 2 pairs of socks. I'm surprised I still fit in my boots. There's nothing on the shelf that I can take. Highway robbery. Hey, bud, sorry to leave you hanging like this with the storm and the power and everything, but it sounds like it's all gone to hell out of the upper bridge tonight. Car's broken down, a mess. Some rich mainlander won't budge from his truck. Probably thinks we're all a bunch of bandits waiting to rip him off. Usual story. Anyway, me and Jason are going to go up there and see if we can talk some sense into him before the storm gets even worse. Sort you out in the morning. I am carrying too much. I guess I'll eat a little bit of food. I'll eat some of the lower quality stuff. Drink a little bit of this. No point in not drinking. And anything else I can eat? Maybe? I guess I'll eat the stale granola bar. Not like it's gonna kill me. Good night, Nico. Have a good one. I guess head back to the house, deposit what I can. Running like that probably isn't the best idea. probably warm up a bit too. And also, it said towards the bridge, and the bridge is over this way, I think. Yeah. Basics of survival. Search the abandoned truck. Yeah, near a bridge outside of Milton, and there's a bridge right over here. So this is probably the right way. And it'll probably make that whole quest easier. I should probably go to bed soon. I'd like to get this quest finished, though. Yeah, let's put these in. Does it have to be... It's 9 and then 5. Alright. Cool. And then... Cool. That should be good. The game seems very jagged in terms of terrain. A lot of that's the art style.
Can't feel my feet.
Okay. Is that warmth still around the rest of the house? It's colder over here, but... I'm assuming that's counted in calories. Oh, and I left that. 10 minutes until ready. How much does the coffee actually can just warm up a little? Oh, maybe a sewing primer. Can I read it? Okay. No? Thought maybe I could read that. Okay. Oh, I just have to use that and repair it. Gotcha. Okay. What needs fixing the most? Probably my jacket. That's better. Definitely need to take off my pants and run around naked. No. Need to repair this. It's better. Nice. Cool. Ah, gotcha. So there's different collectibles that you need before you can... Oh. Damn it. I didn't think it would burn that quickly. It took ages to cook, and then it just burned immediately. That's a shame. It's an inner layer? Why are these both listed as inner layer? Did I really spend hours? I thought it would take, like, maybe a few minutes. Damn. I was not paying attention to the time that took. It's the gas station. Assuming that's the bridge. So, I guess I'll head that way. I'm pissed at myself. That was my, I know it takes time to sew, but I didn't think it took hours. Which is my fault. I should have, this is like a day or so after the apocalypse. Alright. At least taking all that time, warms me up a bit. I was really hoping this would be the bridge that it was talking about. I guess not. Search the abandoned. Oh, that's that way. Well, I'm heading in the right direction at least. Looks like there's a church up this way too. Might be able to cut across the mountains, but I don't know if that's a good plan. God. Oops. Where's the... I thought I had antiseptic. Or no, that's antibiotics, not antiseptic. Shit. What's the other thing? Yeah. Two painkillers are... Well, shit. I might be dead. Wait, can I load game? Last checkpoint. I feel like I'm cheating. I kind of am. But also that was, Wait, when was my last... Let's try loading the last autosave. I think this was, Okay, right. Was this... Right, this was heading back into town. What makes a lot of sense, Crush? Yeah, I know it's not technically cheating, but, like, also, it feels like it is. most of these houses are too boarded up to go into. Yes, let's check out this one while it's still light out. Oh, for the post-apocalyptic story. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I will take that. No containers or anything I can search. Why don't I, like, load stuff onto the handcart or something? It's right fucking there. Would that not be useful? It'll only take 6 minutes. And it still said, like, 30 minutes when I got back. Most of the houses are a lot bigger on the inside. That's a common trend in gaming, which always kind of bugs me. I am over capacity now, and that's just going to make everything... Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. I guess that's from the guys who tried to fight the grandmother. How much can I take back? I think that thing was right behind me. You were too busy making geisha jokes in the beginning. Yeah. That's fair. Alright. Takes 25 minutes. Should be okay to repair this and then take the food. Let's take this. I do need food. So I am actually going to eat the rabbit. I should be fine to eat that. And then I should be okay to put most of that in there. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. That's... Is this around the Hudson Bay? I thought this was in, like, Ontario or somewhere. Because I know it's in Canada. I thought it was further north. Alright, I know there's a wolf. Gotta be a lot more careful this time. Yeah, but this is complete economic breakdown, which hurts everywhere. And then on top of that, on top of complete economic breakdown, there is, wow, I feel very small. I feel like I'm crouching. On top of complete economic breakdown, it's also all electronics all over the world have just suddenly stopped working. Okay, there is a wolf. Let's see about getting on the car. Should be safe in here. Okay. Well. Hey, buddy. Just go on home now. Cars. Hi. Cars need the cars have a battery that starts them. So if electronics aren't working, batteries aren't working. And if batteries aren't working, cars aren't starting. I'm gonna get killed. Yep. I'm stuck. This is bad. Okay, let's wait until he's on that side. If we can. Yes, it's a battery. I mean, I'm in Pennsylvania, and the Amish are not nice people. He's gonna be right out there and kill me. Let's see if this works. I was really hoping that would kill it. Alright, let's see if I can make it to that church. This church is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Actually, everything in this game feels small.
What have we here?
Was hoping for, like, more stuff, but I also don't know what I was expecting. I don't know, maybe I'm used to bigger churches. I live in an area with a lot of churches, and churches around here kind of held a lot of events while I was homeschooled. So I'm used to, like, some pretty big churches with a lot of extra rooms. Yeah, the problem is really getting them started in the first place. May as well check.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
There's nobody here. Nobody is going to need any of this. I wish I could sleep in cars. That would be nice. You can. Well, I will try that next time I'm trapped in a car in the middle of the night. Or just in general, or just generally needing sleep. It's a bad idea because they don't give much warmth. I was thinking more if it's really dark and there are wolves around, because there is a wolf prowling that area with a bunch of cars, and it seems like going to sleep might be a good idea for waiting it out. I've never been in a cathedral before, but in this area, most of the churches at least have like 2 or 3 floors. Guess gotta walk around this. There should be a truck up here. A bridge up here with a truck stuck on it. Yeah, I guess you're right, but the town was big enough for a credit union and a gas station and seemed to get a bit of foot traffic. I don't know. It's more just personal experiences are different. Like, a lot of the churches around here are servicing the middle of nowhere. I heard a wolf, so not super enthusiastic. Bridge shouldn't be too far. Yeah, and the goal of the game isn't so much... The story isn't so much meant to be completely realistic as it is meant to create a harsh survival environment. It used to be on a major road before the rail line was built. I almost walked right into that wolf. I'm probably still in trouble. I don't think it was necessarily an EMP. It was some kind of geomagnetic storm. Or that is how it's described by the game. Oh, there's 2 wolves. Why are there so many wolves? Come on, please. This is ridiculous. Turn around, bud. The other one's... No. Okay. 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 if they spot me, I'm making a break for that car. And then seeing if they leave after sleeping for about an hour. Ah, yeah, but you're also forgetting that this is the middle of winter in a frozen hellscape. Of course they're going to be running the heat. And it happened in the middle of the night, so they would be running lights as well. Okay. I should be okay to stand up, right? There's going to be another wolf around this bend, and it's going to jump on me. No, there's going to be a bear by the truck. There's going to be a bear by the truck, and I came out all this way for nothing. I was trying to pick those up as I passed, but oh well. I think that happened to me once while playing the sandbox mode. Yeah, it gets brought up, and it's also the explanation for the wildlife being so hostile in the game in general. Okay. Really? Really?
Now to find that secret stash.
This is the truck that was blocking everything?
Aha! Here it is.
This is the truck that was blocking everything. I was expecting a fucking semi or a box truck or something. Not a dinky little old pickup truck. Also, this is the fucking boonies. I didn't even know I could throw rocks. Oh, also, right, searching trunks. I forget that that's a thing I can do. Damn. That truck is so tiny. They're in the weapons section. I thought they were just for, like, campfires or something. Alright, weapon. Tools. I'll just hold this out just in case. I'm overloaded too, so I should really be headed. Figured I was going to open the truck first, but what's the best way back down? I'm gonna see about wandering. You can kill rabbits with them, huh? That's good to know. I was looking into making a bow, but I don't have the blueprint for that yet. Okay, can I get... I think this is where I was earlier. I was just getting too goofy. Okay. Trunk's locked. Really? I can't look down to see that? I will absolutely take the woolen scarf. I'll wear this for now, but... Oh, well, scarf's pretty good, actually. You have to pick it up and break its neck yourself. I can do that. Really? I figured I'd get like an aim. I figured I'd get like some kind of reticle or something. Okay, come on, bunny. Stay still. I just want to kill you and eat you. You are just tasty. What? Not worth it. I'm heading the wrong way. That is not worth it. Really? Oh. Sorry, bud. Thank you for your mittens, though. Can... Really? Doesn't... You'd think it'd show the mittens. Oh. There isn't aiming. Right. I'm an idiot. I knew that was there, and I forgot to try it. Damn it. I just gotta learn the... It seems like they follow the same... Seems like they follow the same path every time. So I just need to judge where they hit. What? What is this ambiguous raid stuff? Well, welcome everyone who just joined. Where's the fucking way out of here? Up here. Cool. Yeah, I finished RE4 earlier tonight. I got through the last of it in like a couple hours. Maybe 3 hours at most. Went pretty well. I was really hoping that route would take me further down. Thanks for bringing everyone, Risk. Rock throwing is going fairly well, Shawnee. It's not that I don't like raids, it's that I've never seen one before. Oh no, I know what a raid is. It's just I'm not normally Oh, I think that's a little weight down on the bottom. It's... Yeah, no, it's something that, it usually seems more like something you see in, streaming communities, which I probably should. I don't know. I have a hard time thinking about this from what I guess should theoretically be a business perspective. I don't know.
My fingers feel numb.
So this game is The Long Dark. It's about being stuck in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Canada, in the middle of winter, in the middle of an electronic apocalypse where all electronics have just suddenly stopped working.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Rocks are about the best weapon I've got right now. I mean, I have a distress pistol which shoots flares, but it's not, Thanks for the $5, heart piece. The game is The Long Dark. It is a survival game released in, like... It was released in, like, 2014 originally, under Early Access. And they were working on getting the survival game part of it feeling about right, and also getting the first couple of episodes of the story mode released. Currently, they have episodes 1 and 2 out. They did a redux of episode 1, which fixed a lot of the big complaints. They didn't change any story stuff, but they, like, changed a lot of the walking and wandering stuff so that there was less of an obnoxious grind to it. Just line the fat part up with where I want to shoot at it. Got it, Giga. Yeah, this was an indie game. I think it was... I'm trying to remember if it was crowdfunded or not. I don't think so, but it might have been. That's not a place I want to go. So it'll fire. Okay. That would be why I was having so much trouble hitting anything with the distress pistol. So does it fire in an arc, or it did have a Kickstarter campaign? Good to know. I'm assuming it fires in an arc because it's a flare gun, not a regular gun. I feel so tiny on this bridge. I said that before. This rock will save my life. Legit, though, if a wolf attacks me, I can just throw a rock at it and try and scare it off. Have a good night, Ambiguous. Thanks for sending people over my way. Yeah. The best weapon in this game is probably the rifle, which... It's another one of those cases of I'm used to the... Yep, nope. I thought that I could hit it with a rock and... Okay. Yeah, I know the rifle doesn't fire in an arc. I used to play the sandbox, and I used to, like, hunt down the rifle immediately. There are, like, 2 places where it can show up. Thanks for the sub, Shawnee. Alright. There are, like, 2 places in the sandbox mode that the, rifle can show up at the, What else do I need? I don't have any of that. I mean, I'm already in someplace warm, so at least there's that. Okay. Should probably eat, I guess. Let's see about putting food in here first. Damn it, I'm so close. Okay, probably get rest. Should actually probably eat before resting, but oh well. Down some antibiotics. I thought it didn't really matter unless you had the antiseptic. Okay. Cool. That treatment did not do anything. Yeah. I need the wolf's... What is that? Wolf's bane, I think? Where's my matches?
I need to find something to drink.
Got plenty to drink. And I need to find some food. Beef jerky does not go stale. Alright, I guess I'll have to search the other... So I'll have to search the other houses around here, but that really helps me on that one quest. But, all right. Can still repair some of my stuff. Yeah, no, this game has been in development for about 5 years. And they've done a lot of work on polishing it up and... Yeah, I'll repair things until morning hits, and then make another... expedition out into the town. Why was I not wearing that? Have a good one, Isha. Hey, Ferret. I think this is actually built in Unity. Alright, which one's better? Yeah. It's better. Actually, this is better. Especially since this one's more beat up, so this one's, So this one, or... Ragged Cotton Talk and Mackenzie's Toke. I think this one's better. So this one I'm gonna harvest. It's almost morning. I really wish I had either of those things. Should be enough moonlight to see a bit at least. And I don't mind using up a couple of matches to explore houses. I just want to get enough food to complete this quest. Alright, this will be fine. Don't think I checked this house. Wait, I have a storm lantern. What the fuck am I doing? Where'd it go? I know I took it. How did I forget that I had this thing? Especially when I've been complaining about the darkness for so long. I feel like such an idiot. I am such an idiot. Yeah, this is all boarded up. Nah, I shouldn't waste that yet. I hope I can get into some of these houses. No, they're all boarded up. Great. Oh, here we go.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Yeah, let's place it there. Alright, I should be going to bed soon. I really want to get this done before I go to bed, you know? One of those kind of moods. Ow.
I can always use more food.
Oh. Yes, I will drink that. The chair scared me. No, I was hoping to take the stuff that was in there.
I'll be hungry later.
I guess the moldy chocolate bar works for the quest at least. Feel bad about giving an old lady moldy chocolate. That was the wrong way to go. No, I don't want to extinguish. God, why? I wanted to go back in here.
I could use this.
Well, welcome, Jerry. I'm just, exploring a deserted town in the middle of winter. Should probably get something that... I should get a knife that wasn't stabbed through my hand. Actually, fun fact on Seal, on C.
Excellent.
I keep wanting to read your name as Unsealed for some reason. But fun fact on C, Matt Mercer is the voice actor for this for the character that I'm playing. Is this house open? No. I think I'm just about done for the night, you know? Been at this a while. Have I been in here already? Probably. I already said that earlier, didn't I?
Something's gotta go.
I was in here earlier. I keep seeing the video feed on the on my phone and thinking it's chat moving along. Should probably go back to the house and drop shit. No, I want to open the door and not light up my lantern.
All I can think about is food.
The way he's talking about food is making me hungry. There. I'll tell her I finished and...
On the way into town, there was an old man. Glasses, big beard, walking stick. He seemed a little odd.
Doesn't sound like anyone from Milton. Most of the elderly have gone. Or died. I'm the only one left. The only one from the old days.
Visitors.
The old man outside of town, Methuselah. He said he'd seen other people walking towards Milton.
Other outsiders? It's possible.
Where would they be? Maybe my friend was with them.
If they were outsiders, they might have stayed in the old schoolhouse. In the months after the quakes, people used to huddle there for the warmth of the school's old coal burner. Rare outsider coming through Milton might stay there the night. If your friend came through Milton, chances are she ended up there.
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help me find my friend?
I'm back in that night. Wind howling. Voices passing through town. I can hear them. Just outside the window.
That is a nice gun.
Pretty, but the voices carry. They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone. Calling for help. But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have. They should have found her. It was too late.
Anything else? you
No,
can
he's
remember
talking to
from
me,
that
Jerry.
night?
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could
It
have
might
gone.
be an Enfield, or a copy. Could be a... Oh yeah, body structure definitely looks like an Enfield. I have your gun? Please. I think... that I'm gonna call it a night. Because I am real fucking tired. It's 10 after 5 in the morning. Oh shit, it's finished saving. Yeah, it's 10 after 5 and I'm about to pass out. Have a good night, everyone. It's been fun. I think I'll stream more of this at some point, but not sure when because of my work schedule, as usual. Almost towards the end of the school year, though, so who knows? See everyone later.